Hi, good morning. My name is Aris, a student from Gandhi Memorial International School, Indonesia. Today I will be presenting about the United States of America's literature, and mainly the novel The Power of Sympathy, created by William Hill Brown. USA literature. According to classiclist.about.com, literature is a term used to describe written or spoken material. Broadly speaking, literature is used to describe anything from creative writing to more technical or scientific works. But the term is not most commonly used to refer to works or the creative imagination, including works of poetry, drama, fiction, and nonfiction. Why I choose USA literature, and specifically why I choose The Power of Sympathy. At first, I would choose William Shakespeare instead of William Hill Brown because even though William Shakespeare is from England, he made quite few impacts in USA and all other countries about his novel. It has so many meaning to it. But the reason I choose The Power of Sympathy is because of some other reason which is very surprising to me. I choose literature because mainly of the meaning of the story. It has very strong meaning into every novel it has published. And also, there are so many symbols containing in the novel itself. And I choose USA because USA is one of the leading countries in the world compared to other countries. I mean, there are many other leading countries in the world, but USA is the most common one. William Hill Brown, the creator of The Power of Sympathy. He is known as the author of the first American novel, which is very surprising that the first novel created in America was The Power of Sympathy, which is why I picked that. He was born in Boston, November 1765, and passed away on September 2nd of 1793. His occupation was a poet, essayist, and dramatist of some contemporary reputation. The Power of Sympathy. This this story or novel is actually very weird in my opinion because I never knew that there was actually a first novel created in USA. I always thought that there are so many authors out there around the world and novels are just there, it's like the world is just there and like the novel is just there. So The Power of Sympathy is the first novel ever made. It is created in the year of 1789, by William Hill Brown. It was published by Isaiah Thomas on the same year. The Power of Sympathy is based on a true story about seduction and incest that was happening in the United States of America. This was very surprising to me also because for the first novel created in USA, wouldn't they make something that was very eye-catching? I mean, I don't know if it's true or not, but most probably a lot of people will be reading this since it's the first. It's like something new, new invention. People would be using it, so people will be reading it. But why would it bring that bad name? Bring seduction and incest to the story. They could write anything else about USA, the history of some famous man or anything, but they had to pick seduction and incest. I don't know why, but I think it was a pretty good influence to some other author out there making a novel and for USA's literature. I like literature because of the symbol, mainly because of the symbol. They don't give straight away forward meaning to it. They give us something to think about, like the symbols. The symbol shows a lot about the character and the situation or the climax, or many symbols are there just to make us confused. I don't know, but in this story, The Power of Sympathy, there is one symbol that stood out the most, according to me, because of the title itself, sympathy. The word sympathy is a symbol to show the character's action, the act of sympathy which leads to some of the people into tragedy. In the story, some people died because of being sympathetic. I don't think there's something worse, anything worse than people dying, especially because of being sympathetic. So this symbol is actually very strong, one of the strongest symbol I could imagine in the story. I don't know if there's any other symbol, which maybe, of course, there is other symbol, but sympathy is one of the strongest for me. Conclusion: there was a first novel. Well, I was very surprised, like I said just now, because that is really something to be amazed. It's like I said, new invention. A novel, the first ever made novel in United States of America, the one of the leading country in the world. First novel, that was very surprising. These are the bibliography for my research and presentation. Thank you for listening to my presentation. Have a good day.